As many of you know, I'm in a wheelchair. No problem, you say. I support people with disabilities. But do you? Do you support people with disabilities? Do you support people with anxiety who constantly feel like the world is about to end and need that reassurance, whether for somebody else or from them, to know that the world isn't going to end and that they're going to be okay? Do you support those people when they're having their panic attacks and their anxiety attacks, which are two totally different things? Do you support them? Or do you roll your eyes? Do you say that they're being inconvenient, that they're being overdramatic? Do you support people with depression? Do you support people who cannot physically function on a day-to-day basis because they're constantly feeling like the world is just bearing down on them, that they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, and that nothing is okay, that nothing will ever be okay? Do you support them? Or do you just say that they're sad, that everyone gets sad, that they need to get over it? Do you support people who have bowel movements or bladder movements in public? Do you support people who have gone bald from their medication? Do you support people with facial deformities? Do you support people who carry around bags of their urine? Do you support people who have tubes sticking out from all around their bodies? Or are they just ugly to you? Are they not the pretty disabled people that you see in Hollywood? Do you support autistic people who stim in public? Or is that just inconvenient? Do you support autistic people or any person who becomes overstimulated in public, often having what many people refer to as meltdowns or tantrums? Do you support those people, or are they just being annoying? Do you support people who lash out, people who scream at you, people who can't help screaming at you? Do you support people who don't need you right now, people who tell you that they just need to be alone? Do you support people who don't want your help at the moment? Or are they just being inconsiderate to the fact that you want to help them? Do you support people who have stutters or who have accents that often make it hard for people to understand them? Do you support them, or do you just get frustrated? Do you support people with learning disabilities who don't often understand something that you are telling them, who constantly ask questions, who might often forget something that you said? Do you support them, or are they just a nuisance to you? Do you support people with chronic pain who cannot physically function on a day-to-day basis because they are in so much pain that it is literally crippling in every sense of the word? Do you support them, or are they just being overdramatic? Do you support fat people with disabilities, or are they just all being selfish, hogging up all those Walmart carts when they clearly cannot be overweight and disabled at the same time? Do you support black people with disabilities, or are you just going to constantly think that their meltdowns and their means of coping are constantly signs of threats and violence that often warrants people being violent to them? Are you going to support trans people with disabilities, or are you just going to refuse to treat them unless they check if they're a man or a woman? What about people with invisible illnesses? Do you support them, or do they not count to you? Do you support young people with disabilities, or are they just faking it to get attention? Do you support old people with disabilities, or do they not count because they're just old? Do you support poor people with disabilities, or do they not count because they can't pay for their treatment? Do you support people who can't pay for their treatment and end up self-diagnosing themselves? Do you? Do you support people with disabilities? Do you support people with disabilities from all ethnicities, from all age groups, from all religions, from all genders, from all sexualities, from all weights, from all circumstances? Do you support people with disabilities, or do you just do it when it's convenient for you?